Well, just tweaking my mic settings, trying to eliminate the lisp that I've been noticing when I'm editing my videos. And a little oddball something on the side. I've been playing Magic the Gathering since the 90s. 6th edition I started. The block was in, just played with the kids. It was family game night stuff. Never went to the stores, never did Friday Night Magic. I don't even think it was a thing quite yet. But, been playing a long time now. I've left for years like some people do, and I've come back a few times. And, then Magic Arena came along. And it's kind of all the Magic I play now. Before Magic, before COVID, I'd kind of started losing interest in Magic again. Power creep has certainly taken over. I tend to only play Standard. It helps support the game is the traditional method. That Standard was the set that came out 4 times a year. So that's what you had to buy to keep playing in Standard. You had to have current cards. The Eternal formats are great that you can buy once and play forever, but I just didn't like them. They were too powerful. I don't like the powerful cards. So I'm just happy with Standard. Now Power Creep has done a thing to Standard, so I'm not liking Standard as much. But I play what I can, so this is my Arena account. I was in the closed beta for it. You can see some of the sets I've managed to get the gold on, completed. That was easy enough to do because you're in the closed beta, invested a lot of money, so when these new sets came out I had over 100,000 gems on my account, so acquiring these sets were fairly easy to get. Then I kind of slowed down and I worked into this little 90s range. Played, sometimes buy the pre-order, sometimes not, certainly buy booster packs, use my rewards and everything to get cards. Came back at this time frame. I think that's what yeah. Took a little break from Arena. Didn't played, but didn't try to get sets done. You'll notice my alchemy ones are never done, and Lord of the Rings was not a standard set, so that's not done much. And I came back again to Arena pretty heavy with Wilds of Eldraine and LCI, which, thanks to our long standard, which I do like the new format. Being a standard-only player, I like that my cards last 3 years, up to, obviously, depending on when you buy them, what time the set's released. But it was frustrating every first week of October at rotation to basically throw half my cards away. As when with 2-year formation, with 2-year rotation, you have up to 9 sets on that last month before rotation, the last week before rotation. And then on rotation day, the 4 sets from the prior year get dumped. So now you're down to the 4 sets from the current year and the new set that's released on the day of rotation. So you have 5 sets. And you go from 5 sets up to 9, and then you go back down to 5 sets. But the 5th set is the new set, so you don't have cards yet. You have to build that up. And the cards that rotate out of standard tend to just become worthless. Even with power crept standard, they don't make it into modern or pioneer or commander decks. So the cards become worthless. And I was never much to play Eternal format, so the cards were kind of worthless to me. So it's nice that I can get 3 years out of it, although I understand how people are like, I'm still playing against Wilds of Eldraine. I mean, it's not Thrones of Eldraine, so not as bad as but it's still part of the new stuff. But I like that. I could play Dinosaurs again still. Rotation doesn't happen until January, which is getting us in line with the new 3 years. Every January will be the month, but it's nice that when rotation comes in January, I'm going to lose 4 sets. Junctions and all that. I'm still going to have 8 sets plus whatever the new set is. So all these cards are still going to be good for another year. No, I like the new. I now like the new rotation schedule. That's not basically an event. I just wanted to play a couple games and really address power creep, but just say one of the things about Magic. Why I don't play the eternal formats. So, kind of working on my quests. When I play Arena, I don't grind. I had never hit the 15 daily wins. I never have. The whole time I've hit it a couple times. There's been a couple weekends that, oh, I'm just having fun in Magic, and I have hit 15 daily wins. But in general, if I get 5 daily wins, that's all I care about. That gets me 450 gold, I think it is. You know, the most important thing I concern myself with is the 15 wins in a week to get the XP for the Mastery Pass, which I rarely buy the Mastery Pass, but they got the free cards on it. So I do want to get the free packs. So I ensure that I get my 15 wins every week. And if I get 2 or 3 wins in a day, that's great. You know, I get 100, and I think the second coins are 250. Actually, yeah, they're the 250 one in here. Could be the first one's 250, then it's 100, and then 50-50, so that's 450 if you get 4 wins. And that's usually all I worry about, if I even worry about that, because sometimes getting that 4th win requires a lot of playing, and I get frustrated with State of Magic as being power crept, and if you don't get the right cards, you don't have the right matchup, it's just, games could be over so quickly. Turn 3, turn 4, I mean, nowadays in Standard on turn 2, you pretty much know if you're going to win or lose. Or at least you know it's going to be a very tough battle uphill, and luck doesn't come your way, and then you're going to lose anyhow. You can kind of tell very quickly, which is my frustration. Which leads to what I currently do. I don't even, that's in the emails. Your most played format? My most played format pretty much for several years now has been non-opponent, non-real opponents or something they call it now. Sparky. I have a deck I play with Sparky. It's the only favorite deck I have in the list. -1 counters. A deck that, when it was in Standard, during the Battle for Zendikar, Oath of Gatewatch, Hours of Devastation, Amonkhet, that's when they were doing the -1s. Even in Standard, it was too slow. And Standard hadn't been crept yet. It wasn't until Kaladesh got crept after Amonkhet and that Hours. So, but even then, it was too slow. And it's understandable. I don't run Nest of Scarabs in this list because of other reasons, but the 2-drop Apatra, 3-drop Obelisk Spider. At least a spider can block against an aggro deck. Apatra may or may not die, it's only got 2 toughness. But that's turn 2, turn 3. In Pioneer you can play a 1-drop Mana Dork, but I just play Vestry Mummy because it gets a counter which works with the game plan. But I also wanted another 1-drop. I don't play the Mana Dorks. But it's slow. You don't start doing anything till turn 4. If you get a Mana Dork on 1, then you can put the Spider out on 2. But I don't know. It's just a slow deck. It's not very powerful. So I steal wins in Pioneer sometimes. I have played this deck just like it is in Pioneer, and I've gotten wins, but I also play in the play queue, not ranked, so I will get paired up against weaker decks because it's, you know, play queue. Masker Girl has been fun to play with. She really helps the deck because Masker Girl gives you Wither for all your creatures, which means every bit of combat damage is a -1 trigger. So Apatra, which only gets 1 trigger per event. So you put a -1 counter during combat with Wither, she would only trigger 1 time. but with each creature triggering, they're considered separate events. So you get more. Should leave this available. Whenever you put one or more, because you've got the one or more line. So it doesn't matter how many counters you put down. Now, Nest of Scarabs is nice. It is for every negative counter, but I'm not running Nested here. Because the basic idea of this deck is, since I'm only playing Sparky, I'm not playing anything but creatures. My removal is clever trickery with applying negative counters to destroy their creatures or block and be defensive. I'm playing Sparky. She's already got terrible decks as it is. But this deck is fun. And that's why I'm going to play it, because I like it. When I first built the deck, I built it to be an Explorer, because it was Explorer here on Arena. And I put Planeswalkers. I put Interaction. I put Card Draw. I had the Mana Dorks. I played it, and it still struggled. It's still kind of slow, plus people interact, and it's a tough call if you do play with Nest of Scares. Spider can drain out your opponent, especially with Wither. You'll see that when we play the game. This is my favorite deck. It's just fun, but I can only play it against Sparky unless I'm not concerned with the wins. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play a game against Sparky, just for fun. And you'll notice that hot match, Sparky. But it's in Pioneer play. Don't know if you look to the left, it's all. I do play this list in Pioneer. It's got one and one thing, so I guess that's on black since it's my only black card. And if they destroy this card, I at least get a treasure token. And I do need black. I should offer that. Should offer it. Okay. I think I need my biggest guy. Apatra rarely gets in for the counters, since I don't have interaction in place. So she just sits there and... Oh, that was a wonderful draw. This is the best combo. This is why I like the deck. Snakes replace themselves no matter what. I don't think I need to be defensive. They might have a tactical advantage because Sparky runs that in this list. But I'm going to hit them for free when they block this. I've always got the tactical advantage. But the best part of this list is... Alright. I'm going to Wither. And that's going to die. Do I... Well, it can't die. Well, it's going to because it gets, it has... Oh, it just gets +2/+2, so... No matter what, it's going to get the Wither and it's going to die. If I put the counter on it. So... And that's dead. What a shame. I'm not worried about them having lifelink. I'll just get rid of that one. So, we'll finish off this one. Draw my card. Draw another card. And I got three snakes out of that, because I had 3 creatures involved in combat. Guess I don't need to do that. They're going to either tactical advantage or not. Look at when the deck starts going, it's just fun. It's a shame I can't play this deck anywhere. Options galore. I think I'm going to get that in play. I'm going to... not concern myself. And I normally don't play pre-combat. I know better, but Oops, not that important. She can't even be blocked. Resets my Amit. And if they cast anything, it's two scary critters. And I get a replacement. That's the best part of that. I get a replacement every time. Put that down. Put that down. Going lethal. But it's just Sparky. I know. Not a big deal to be Sparky. But even against a regular opponent, this is pretty tough in Pioneer. If I get that curve in a real game, it's tough for decks to beat. I just don't get it very often. So, but that's all I wanted to show. My favorite deck. I just play it for fun. I'll even play another one because it is my favorite deck. And I've played thousands of games with it over the 4 years I've been playing it. I started playing it when they finally put BFZ and Oath cards in. Or it might even been a part of an anthology where I got the -1 counters. I think it was Explorer Anthology or something. Pardon me. But we still don't have all the better -1 cards because nobody plays -1. So it's a curated list of cards that reach Pioneer. It'd be nice to get Spider. I do like having a Spider at least blocks. Okay. Have to play that. Shock's coming in. I'm surprised when I don't have shock. Mercy 10's already got shock on too. And we're just gonna go here. Can't attack, pass. I'll try to play proper magic and second main phase my card. There's a fighter. Do I have a 1-drop? I do not. I do not, so. I've got 2 swamps if I recall. No. That's gotta be black. Otherwise I don't play our girl if I don't put it down to black. And these guys I don't mind sacrificing. I should leave them back on defense. Right? Nah. I'm just gonna sit back. I think it's black. There's that main phase spider. Oh, they destroyed my favoritism. But they can't attack into death touch creatures, and now it's devastating. 1, 2. 2 triggers. No matter how they block. And they don't block. That's okay. Good old raid. I have no answer for that in this list. Can't believe I don't have a real swamp yet. So, 5 mana though. So... Bing bing. That's annoying. Alright, Bale's on it. On block. Replacement. So, if you get a replacement with this combo, might as well kill the tap one with a bigger creature. Look at this. That value is tough for any deck in Pioneer. I can get to it. 6 mana? Absolutely. I know I don't normally main phase it. I said I'd be better, but I'll play the second one after. Four. I guess that's about the best box. Can't get both. Lots of triggers. No, look at that. I can play both. I knew to leave mana up for the card draw that were coming. I can remove that, so this is appropriate to main phase, first main phase, and use the counter one to hit triggers. Two sets of triggers, because Exemplar triggers negative counters, and Festering triggers negative counters. But now it doesn't matter what I attack with. One can't be blocked. I just send all of them. Shame I can't get her in, but I'm never allowed to fight with her. I don't need to send that one. The Wither trigger is going to be enough to kill him no matter how it went anyhow. Wither negative is going to be enough to kill them no matter what they do. Like I said, there's a lot of value there. And I really think that with some tuning, with real interaction, maybe some card advantage, you know, but it's still slow. The mana dork thing is still the problem. Now, since Hapatra doesn't attack, I could probably use, well, since it's a Pioneer list anyhow. Oh, what is that artifact? That's one drop artifact. Tap another permanent. Get any color you want. It's in standard right now, but that would be fine in there for Manador. Plus, there's other ones, but you know. But yeah, that's my favorite deck. I just wanted to share it. Just a one-of video. I don't plan on making arena content. I'm not a very good deck builder. You can see the deck I build. This garbage thing that can't win against any real decks in the meta, so. Oh well. I just like to have fun with Magic. Like I said, I started playing Magic with the kids for game night. We played only with white border cards back then. I didn't buy any Urza. When Prophecy Invasion came out, didn't buy them. We didn't play black border. We just kept it simple. Core set, starter cards, you know, Portal, Weatherlight, things like that. It was just for fun. But, you know, Magic is a game and it's going to get competitive, and it is there. I still play some. You can see my quest log is empty. I do finish my quests. But it's easy money, and I don't worry about this money, because it gets pretty diminished once you get past the 4th win. You're getting mostly uncommon ICRs. If you look through all my sets, I'm missing a lot of uncommon cards because there's not that many playables. If they are, I will craft them. I got some cards. And that's that. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.